What's good, YouTube? This your boy off of Yahma. Before we get into this video, I want to say Happy New Year's to you guys. New Year's, new beginnings, you know. Let's make sure we do this year right this time around, guys. But basically with this build today, guys, I know I did a video before where I broke down the attributes, was talking about the importance of what you need and what you don't need in this build. But today we're gonna basically specifically talk about for our big man, power forward center, what you should be running, what's the minimum you should be running a number at, you know, why you would, if you do run it under, why you would, if you, because certain things you can get away with, guys. Let's start there. You don't have to run it exactly at that minimum level because you can get away with it. It just depends on where you put points elsewhere. So we're gonna break into that in depth. Not gonna really go into the hybrid big man builds that, you know, that go into the park that can dribble and do all that stuff. Not really those. I'm looking at, you know, more of my competitive builds. You know, it ain't too many competitive park type builds unless you're doing like something competitively in park or theater, then I understand. But for my pro-am, you know, people do leagues, we're gonna get into this build real quick. So with close shot, mainly guys, with close shot, truthfully I wouldn't go under 75, but I do have a build where I do go under 75 because I do have fearless finisher bronze, whatever. And the reason why is because you're gonna have to have high finishing. If you're gonna go lower fearless finisher, make sure your finishing as far as dunking is at a high tier. So keep that in mind as far as for close shots. Now driving layup, guys, driving layup, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of driving layups for big man. I usually, like, I think one of my builds is around like 72 or something like that. But truthfully, driving layup really ain't like the bread and butter of big man, so really not much to say there. Now driving dunk, guys, this depends on the build. I do have a build that I run where I do run a high driving dunk. So if we're gonna go driving dunk, guys, you really don't want to go under 84. And the reason why you want to go under 84 is because you get the LeBron James, the Scottie Pippen, you know, you get all the elite, you know, dunks. So if you want all the elite type dunks, 84 you really don't want to go under. 86, you know, preferably I go 86 because limitless takeoff gold is OP. And for a big man where you can do a quick drop from a far away or do the, you know, LeBron James dunk, activate that, kind of can't beat it. Now, as far as stand dunk, I heard people say 80 is good. I'm not really a fan of an 80 rise up. I feel like your rise up has to be up there. I feel like you have to at least have gold rise up. So I'm gonna personally say 90 or better. I don't really, unless you run in like a 7-3 center, I don't really see silver being that good, guys. So I'm gonna say 90 with the stand up. Now post control, it varies. Now one thing I will say, you do want to have at least a 45 post control because you do want to have vice grips. At least vice grips bronze. But truthfully, if you want to make sure, you know, hold on to that ball tighter, because I'm not gonna lie, vice grips bronze, depending on the catch, sometimes you bobble it a little bit. So you want to go 57 at least post control if you're doing it strictly for vice grips. But of course, if you want to work the post, you know, of course you want to have your drop stepper at least gold. So as you see, 78 for drop stopper, you know, I mean drop stepper to get it gold. Mid range, guys, I heard people say 60 mid range, you can still cue it. Now I'm gonna say this for a disclaimer: if you really know your shot, then go for the 60. But truthfully, if you're a person who a little scary, go for the 70, man. Just go for the 70 mid range. You can get away with the 70 mid. 3-pointer, guys, 70 of course is the, you know, standard. You can hit your 3, but I do have friends that put theirs at 75. I'm not gonna lie, I got some dudes who shoot like 60-70% in a rec with the 75-3. So I'm gonna say 75-3, but 70 if you really know your shot, guys. Now as far as free throw, of course sweet spot, I'm gonna go with 60. If you really know your free throw animation, don't go under 60. I'm gonna drop the video for the free throw animation at the end of this video, just so, you know, give you guys a good idea what you should be using. So 60 I'll say is the lowest. Of course, if you ain't, you know, you ain't that faithful into your shot, we can go 70 or something, 65. Now passing accuracy, guys, I personally don't like to go under 76 because I personally want that break starter gold. But my first build that I made when I first got 2K was a 75. And I'm not gonna lie, the 75 break starter, you can still get away with it, but why not just use that literally extra 1 point to get the break starter gold? So I'm gonna say at least a 76 with pass accuracy. Now, if you go lower, just understand, you know, the benefits of, you know, of not having it. I mean, not the benefits of not having it, but the benefits of having 76. So that's just what it is, guys. Ball handling, like I said, we're not really getting to our hybrid build, so ball handling don't matter. Speed with ball really don't matter. Interior defense, guys, I'm gonna say 82. The reason why I say 82 because we want to get that workhorse Hall of Fame at least. So 82 at least, but the way this new patch, I swear it's a new patch with the whole, they nullified the when you play with your hands up, and I kind of don't like it. I don't. So I actually would go a lot higher if you can. If you can get it to like a 89, 90, then go for it. If you can get it to a 99 with this new build that I do have, that I'm gonna drop at the end of this video also, so you can see my new build that I got that I'm about to start playing with, make my main build. It's a 99 interior. Perimeter defense, guys, you're not really on the perimeter like that. Now you are on the perimeter like 3-2 or something like that. You're playing it, but you're not really playing it. At the end of the day, you want to at least have, you know, I guess Challenger bronze. Like, I know people saying Challenger is broken, so you know, perimeter I'm not really gonna get into. Steal, that's another thing I really don't get into with steal, because I'm not gonna lie, with my big man builds, I don't mainly focus on stealing the ball. It's all about stopping the defense, stopping the interior, you know, basically doing your job. You're not really out there plucking, you're not really the lot. But blocking, guys, now blocking's a big one. Not gonna lie to you guys, blocking's a big one. I say don't go under 93 because you need that anchor. Dunking is OP, it's always gonna be OP. So I feel you need at least a 93 gold. You need it. You need gold anchor at least. Now, guys, as far as with this offensive rebound, this varies. Some people like to go 99. Well, at the end of the day, guys, your highest one, you don't want to go under 93. At least get rebound chaser gold. Don't go under 93. I'm not gonna lie to you. Silver rebound chaser, it ain't worth it. So at least a 93, whatever your main rebound is. Now with your secondary rebound, I went with a 77, and I still get a lot of rebounds with a 77 rebound. A lot of people go with 80, 85, 90. You can drop it down to 70, guys. I mean 77. I wouldn't go no lower than 77. And you have to really use your box out beast and workhorse to your advantage. So 77, I wouldn't go no lower than that, guys. Speed, not gonna lie, speed is huge with the big man, especially if you PNRing or trying to do cutbacks. Like, not gonna lie, originally I remember I had a 53 speed and I didn't like it. So I feel like speed, I want to say 60, but to be real with you, I don't even want to say 60, guys, but 60 I didn't seen it work. I personally want to say 70. Yeah, I will go with 70 personally, guys. Personally, for me, I feel like anything under 70 or even 69 is too slow. Acceleration, and you really don't get your acceleration that high on the big, so, you know, push it up as high as you can if you want to, or leave it at the one where it maxes out when you push it to the 70. Strength, guys, I usually like to go at least an 86 strength. That's always my sweet spot. Don't really go under it. But nowadays, like I say, the way the interior is, you might want to go to strength a little higher. Like I said, I got this new build with a higher strength. So like I said, at the end of the video, you're going to see the build that I'm about to start playing with, guys. So at least an 86 strength. Vertical, personally 75. Like, at the end of the day, guys, especially when you run a standing dunk at least at a 90, you want to have that 75 vertical so you can get all the animations to the elite dunks, like the contact dunk. So 75, guys, don't go really under it. I really don't see what's worth it under 75. Now stamina, simple, I feel like a 90. Don't go under 90 stamina. At the 90 stamina, it's kind of like, it's really no point. So I say stay at 90 stamina, guys. So that's really it today, guys, as far as for the attribute points, you know, the ones you don't want to go up under. Because at the end of the day, guys, I see a lot of wasted builds out here, and I don't want guys just wasting money out here. You know, Christmas and New Year just roll around, so I know a lot of people just stumbled across some money. So at the end of the day, I want to make sure you guys get exactly what you're looking for, you know, what your money's paying for. So that's really it for today, guys. So make sure you guys make sure you guys drop a comment, hit that notify bell so you can be notified and be a part of the Alpha gang. On your way out, hit that subscribe button, and that's it. I'm out.